What's good, guys? Cool 200 here, back with a huge 2018 diecast review. This might be the last. Okay, it's probably not. But this is we're getting near the end, guys, with the 2018 diecast reviews. I just got to get the rest of the waves. I know I'm way behind on that. Wave 7. I'm still looking for it. You know I don't go out of order, so as soon as I can get all of them, we'll have a big banger, so we'll see. But for now, guys, I literally just got these from Top Shelf Diecast. Link will be in the description below as always, so go ahead and check him out. You can find all of these amazing cars and hundreds more on his Instagram page. You just hit him up and he'll tell you the price of some and you can pick them up. So link will be in the description. But as always, guys, let's go ahead and get started with this video, guys, because it is a long review. I didn't even put the names on the bottom of the cars here. We're gonna just start with like the fake cars, if you know what I mean, like the fantasy cars, because I do have a few of those. And then the other one, I think I only have 3 or 4. I have 4 fantasy cars, guys. And the first one we're going to start off with is Jimmie Johnson's Lowe's for Pros diecast here. And you guys may notice that this is, maybe you guys are thinking that this is not a fantasy car, because this is the throwback he ran just a month ago at Homestead, Miami. But it says Lowe's for Pros. So let's go ahead and open this up and I'll show you exactly why this is a fantasy car and not his actual version. So there it is. And now you guys can see on the actual, what's it called? On the actual car, it only said Lowe's on the top and on the side. I think there was Cobalt and Ally on the side as well. So this was before you even got the Ally sponsor. But it says Lowe's for Pros on the front, as you guys can see. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more here. On the side here, it pretty much looks exactly, which it should, like his 2000... Oh, wait, no. This is not his 2002 throwback. Guys, this isn't even... I don't even think this is the real throwback he ran at, because he ran his rookie throwback, right? Guys, now I'm confused. Is this even the right car? Is this just a full fantasy? Because I'm looking at the 2002 diecast that I have. And then I'm also looking at the 2007 diecast that I have. And it is remotely the exact same. So I'm going to look this up here, guys, real quick. But yeah, you got Lowe's for Pros there. It just, I don't know. Is that it? All right, guys. I think I got it. All right, guys. This should be it. Give me 1 second to pull up the image. Where is it? Might have to restart the video. Guys, I'm going to cut here in a minute if I can't find it, because my typing is absolutely horrible. But you guys have been through this before. I literally just saw the image, but I can't find it again. But yeah, guys, I don't think this is the real version, mainly because they said that he was running his 2002 rookie year version, which is why he shaved his face. What else did he do? He shaved the beard, which everyone freaked out about. And then he ended up with his old helmet, and he also did a Cobalt throwback in the Darlington race. And then he did this paint scheme for the the Homestead race. And this is what it's supposed to look like, guys. So this is a full fantasy. I was incorrect. So there is the actual car. This is what we were waiting to see. And as you guys can see, without the glare, it's incorrect. Because that is a 2007 or 2008, whichever version, and this is the real version that he raced at. So, there you go, guys. I'm sorry that took like an hour. But we can go ahead and continue with the video here. So this is officially Jimmie Johnson's fantasy Lowe's for Pros, whatever car. But yeah, you got Lowe's on the back here. You got Lowe's on the deck lid. Lowe's for Pros on the top. You got the 2007 design here with the curve with the black kind of looking like a thumb. You got the black with the yellow, the famous yellow numbers, and the yellow splitter with the gray and all that stuff. So there you go, guys. There's Jimmie Johnson's Lowe's for Pros car. Again, I do apologize for taking forever, essentially. And let's just go ahead and move on because I've already wasted 6 minutes just looking up a picture. So we're going to move on with Martin Truex Jr.'s, not Willie Byron. Martin Truex Jr.'s number 19. Bass Pro Shop, Stanley Cabela's car. This is another fantasy because we don't know what Martin Truex Jr.'s new Bass Pro Shop car will look like. People are speculating that it will come with Stanley. So this is kind of the Stanley Bass Pro Shop mix, kind of like Larson with the DC Solar Credit 1, or McMurray with the McDonald's Cessna, you know, stuff like that. So here's the car. As you can see, it is the Bass Pro Shop car. You got Cabela's Bass Pro Shop there on the top. And then you have this interesting red design here with like a black Z at the Bass Pro Shop, Stanley, and Peak logo, because we believe those will be the sponsors to stay. We believe that Aric will go with Daniel Suarez, and he might go to the 41. So that'll be kind of interesting. They'll keep the font, though, with this interesting red design, kind of fading into a yellow Stanley design. On the back, though, it does say Cabela's, and it says Bass Pro Shop and Cabela's on the deck lid, if you guys could see that, and it says Cabela's on the roof. And there is the other side. So, like I said before, guys, this is not confirmed, but it is a speculation. And I think I'm going to try and get a flashlight on here, guys, because it looks kind of dark. But anyways, guys, we are going to probably move on here. And by probably, I mean we will. Just as soon as I can get my flashlight set up. How's that look, guys? Is that at any light? Yeah, it kind of had light. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move on now with some lighting. With Paul Menard's number 21 PBG Menards car. Number 1, Menards never sponsored, or at least I don't believe, he sponsored PBG. Menards is correct, though. This is kind of, this is kind of like Ryan Blaney's paint scheme, but with Menards on the back. So I'm not going to go over it too much because I did already kind of go over the PBG paint scheme. This is just a fantasy car. Don't get mad at me. No, I know this did not officially race. But as you can see right here, you got the blue hood, or front nose and everything, with a lopsided PBG logo. You got blue all the way across here until you get right here. Then you got some red, and you got some yellow and some green. I know I said I wouldn't go over this, but this actually does kind of look different than Ryan Blaney's paint scheme. I think it had more colors than just the blue, and then it get the yellow for the Menards and stuff. And then you got PBG there, Menards. You got some purplish, red, pink stuff, kind of fading into an orange back here with Kid is what I meant to say. And then you got PPG, not PBG, right? They're on the orange deck lid. And we got a full green back with PPG on the back bumper. And there's the other side with nice yellow wheels. I'm not sure what Blaney's came with. Fully functional. I fully don't remember that. That makes sense. I don't remember that too well, but this is Bernard's PPG car that he ran this year. I say that in quotations because this is, once again, a fantasy car. Yes, I know I'm repeating that over and over, but I just want you guys to know that and not yell at me for saying that that is a real car that he ran. But anyways, here's the last fantasy car. This is Aric Almirola's Smithfield Busch car, and quite frankly, I wish he drove this car this year because this is such a good-looking paint scheme. Top Shelf Diecast did an amazing job with this car. I truly, truly like it. It is very nice looking, and here it is. So on the front, it's the normal Smithfield. You got the white, the Smithfield logo, the Ford bumper, all that stuff. But you do have a little Busch logo right there, which is a new thing for this car. You obviously have the white streaks and the black streaks. That's all the same from the original Smithfield car. Now you come over to the blue. You got Busch, Mobil 1, Smithfield, a Busch can, and blue. This, if I didn't say blue already, this looks amazing. I love blue and black together. Probably because I'm a Carolina Panther fan. Football, if you guys follow football, you know who they are. They're not doing so hot right now, honestly, and I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded, but I hope they won. Actually, this should go up Friday, so I hope they win this weekend. But anyways, guys, yeah, it's just a beautiful looking car. Then you got this blue back here that says Busch. You got Busch on the decklet and on the roof with nice blue roof. And there's the other gorgeous side. So guys, comment down below, what do you think of this paint scheme, and should Aric Almirola have a half sponsor with Busch? Because I think that would be amazing. It definitely attract a lot of attention, I think. It's definitely getting my attention. So comment down below, guys. Comment down below. And we're going to just go ahead and move on with real paint schemes that ran this year. We're going to start off with Gray Gaulding's Earth Waters car. I don't know when specifically he ran this, but I think he ran it 2 or 3 times after that weird white one. And I think David Reagan drove that one once as well. I'm not sure if I got that car or ordered that car, but I'll have to look at my order after this video. Anyways, let's go ahead and open this up. This is right before, I think, J.J. Yaley and Jeffrey Earnhardt, and I think D.J. Kennington drove this car. I know J.J. Yaley kind of finished their season out, and I'm not sure if they're putting him back in the 23 car or if BK Racing is gone. But I know they went bankrupt before the year began, so I'm not sure if they liquidated everything. But if not, J.J. Yaley, I expect to return to BK Racing. So yeah. Anyways, you got Earthwater on the black front bumper. Then you got some blue and green coming there. You got some Earthwater here. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I got an unexpected call if you did not hear my phone go off. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get back into this. You got some green right there. You got some, like, blue lining, whatever. On the back, you got Earthwater. You got Earthwater on the decklet and the roof. Surprisingly, it's not missing on one of the 2 places. There's, of course, your other side. So, not a whole lot going on with the paint scheme. I do like the colors on this car a lot more than the white car. The white car just kind of, it's not plain white. I mean, it does have a weird design, but I am digging this design a little bit better, although it is a little bit more plain. But enough about Gray Gaulding. Let's go ahead and move on as we get some lighting in here from the sun, too. We're going to move on with Trevor Baynes, number 6, redesigned Advocare car. As you guys know, Trevor Baynes ran the black Advocare car for about 3/4 of the year, maybe half the year, somewhere around there. I think it was until Matt Kenseth took over that Trevor Baynes and the 16 decided to change the Advocare look. So we're going to go ahead and take a peek at this car. There it is. And right here on the front, you can see it's got an interesting design. You got some light gray slashes going right through the car. Very nice touch with the design here. You got Advocare on the orange stripe going right across the car, and kind of leaking on the bumper a little bit here, like, you know, spreading out a little bit more. And on this side, you still have those white slashes going all the way through the car. You do have that orange line right there. You got more light orange going to dark orange right around here, and some black. What does this say? You got Advocare Rehydrate. I couldn't read Advocare for some reason. That's smudged up. But yeah, Advocare Rehydrate right there. So I think this looks better than the orange car or the black car for sure. You got Advocare Rehydrate there. This says, rethink what you drink. And then Advocare on the top. The line is a little off on the roof, but that's not a big deal. And of course, there is the other side. So once again, guys, I think this is a better car. I hope Lionel gets it out if they haven't already. I have not been paying too much attention to that, but if this car is not on pre-order now, Lionel, before the end of the year, maybe, I don't know. Is it too late for the pre-orders for 2018 diecast? I have no idea. But if it's not, maybe put this one in. Or put it in a wave, if you guys aren't done with the waves yet. Although wave 12 has been shown, and they only made 11 waves last year. So, and I did want wave. I wanted 12 waves. I wanted a dozen waves. I think that'd be cool. So they made it happen, surprisingly. But next we have Jamie McFlurry's number 1 DC Solar watermelon car. And I don't really know when he ran this car, but I do know this is like the 9th or 10th Jamie McMurray car that I have. I think I've only gotten, and I'm still looking to get his McDonald's car from a wave. So, yeah, there's a lot of Jamie McMurray cars that I have, so that's pretty cool. But I think there's only 1 or 2. Okay, there's definitely 2. There might be 2 or 3 from Lionel actually making them, if that makes sense. But anyways, here you have a full black front. You got DC Solar, nice little red below the bumper here. And then you got this watermelon design right here, which is why it says Eat Georgia Watermelon. You got DC Solar, Cessna, McDonald's right there on the C-pillar. So that's pretty cool with the whole watermelon design. I think that's pretty cool. You got DC Solar there, DC Solar on the deck lid and the roof, and there's the other side of the watermelon. So that's pretty cool. It's a watermelon on wheels. It's quite interesting with how DC Solar wanted to go with this. You got like the DC Solar 1 up here, and you got DC Solar all up on the top, and then for the bottom you have watermelon, and I think that's pretty cool. It's okay actually. The top is a little boring. Maybe they could have added some blue or something, but I guess it does work because blue would look quite bad with the watermelon. So they did what they could with the diecast. And next we're going to look at Joey Gase and his 00 Starcom Sparks car. Joey Gase, Landon Castle, and for like 1/4 of the year, Jeffrey Earnhardt all shared the 00. Then Jeffrey went to the 96. the 7 and the 23 and a few other rides. And Joey Gase also got booted, I think, at the end of the year, like close to the end of the season. And Landon Castle's last man standing. But I had to get this Sparks car. I really liked it. I think it wrecked in Daytona, though. It either wrecked or did well. But as far as I know, it wrecked. So this is pretty much the opposite of his black Sparks car. So this is, I do like this version a bit better. I think it's just a little more sleek. I don't like full black cars. And this one is fully, or almost fully yellow. So you have the front bumper fully black. Then you have a kind of a weird fade here with Sparks. What does it say? Sparks. Sparksync.com is what it says there in the black fade. Then you have some electrical bolts and a checkered, some checkered pattern right there. You got Sparks again there. Nothing else. I think the other Sparks car is a little bit more of a better design on here. Then you have Starcom filters or Starcom filters on the back of the signature American flag. Seems to be ran on the 99 and the 00 cars quite often. And there's the other side. And I actually just realized this yesterday, guys, that the 55 was a Starcom affiliated car last year that Derek Koch drove. This was their first full-time season, not their first season in general. So, my apologies. I tend to make a lot of mistakes, and as you can see, I can't talk. Literally can't talk in every video, I swear. Next, we have 4 Kasey Kahne cars. We're going to start this one off with the Ion Oh My car. I have no idea what this is. Just another Kasey Kahne sponsor that he got for partial year, or for year partial, because he had Dumont Jets. What else? He had Dumont Jets. I know the rest. Don't tell me. W something and Procore. WLS. Was that it? I don't remember, guys, and I'm not going to try and remember right now because we are focused on the Ion car. Kind of sciencey, I will say. What does that say? IonOhmy.com is what it says there. With the interesting purple and blue design here with like green and stuff. Kind of looks like a state almost. And you have some purple and blue on the front bumper here. And then you got like the purple to blue back to purple right there. And you got IonOhmy Procore. This is going to be a weird review here. You got IonOhmy on the back, you got Procore on the deck lid, and IonOhmy on the roof, and there is the other side. So this will be the last time you see these guys as a Chevrolet. As you know, they are moving to Toyota, going to be affiliated with Joe Gibbs Racing for the whole year, and they will have Matt Dibenedetto in the driver's seat of that 95 cars. Matt Dibenedetto has made quite a name for himself lately in the Cup Series, which is quite nice. So, there we go. We still do not, I think the only car in the Cup Series we don't have a, like, speculation on, is the 32 car, because we think that Daniel Suarez is going to the 41. Kurt Busch got moved to the 1. The 19 car will now be driven by MTJ. The 47 will be driven by Ryan Priest. Or Priest. Sorry, not Priest. Priest. And the 95 will be affiliated with Joe Gibbs and will be driven by Matt D. So, there is your fill-in for the rides next year. So, AJ Allmendinger, Jamie McMurray will possibly drive a third car for Chip Ganassi Racing in the Daytona 500. And then he will be gone. So AJ Allmendinger, I think, is one of the only ones in the Cup Series that doesn't have a ride besides Daniel Suarez. That's confirmed. So, we're going to move on now with Kasey Kahne's Dumont Jets, number 95 All-Star Throwback win for Kasey Kahne. He, I believe, won in this paint scheme in 2008, just from my diecast standpoint. This looks very much like his 2008 paint scheme with just the black ribbons or design on the side skirts or the sides or whatever. But anyways, you got Dumont Jets on the front here, plain red front until you get right there, and you got these black lines that go all the way across and up. So that kind of reminds me of the 2008 paint scheme. You got two Dumont Jets there. What is that? Blackhead on the C-pillar and Procore at the very bottom. Over here, you have Dumont Jets again, Procore and Dumont Jets up on the roof, and you have the same side. And what's funny about this number is that the 5 is obviously the normal font for 2018, and the 9 is a throwback to either Richard Petty or Ray Evernham Racing back when he drove the 9 car for one of those two teams. I don't really remember. So that's quite cool. I unfortunately don't have a diecast near me to show you exactly what I mean, but just take my word for it. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, just a little throwback for Kasey Kahne before he retired. Without really warning, honestly, because that would be the last race that he would run in the 95, which is very sad. And now you have the number 95 Thorne car for Kasey Kahne and the 95 team. This paint scheme to me is okay. It's honestly not the best, but it is okay. So right there on the front, it's just fully white with Thorne. You have some yellow kind of coming up, and you have some purplish blue. And over here, you've just, it looks like paint splotches almost with the green and the purplish blue. And then you got like this little black line here. You got Thorne, Procore, some more little designs. You got Thorne on the back, Procore on the deck lid, and Thorne on the roof. And there's the other side with the same design on the back until it cuts right about there. And then you got like the yellow paint splatters, which is kind of weird. So I don't know what Thorne is, but maybe a paint company or something. And on the top you have this luminescent number 95 car, or number 95 number. So that's pretty cool. But that is Kasey Kahne's Thorne car, or Thorny car. I don't really know what it is. It's something of that nature. So let's go ahead and move on. And we're going to move on to Kasey Kahne's last car of the day. This is the Dark Matter car, or that's what it says on the side. This car is probably one of my favorite paint schemes of these random sponsors that just popped up. But this is the Dark Matter car. No idea what Dark Matter is, no idea what any of these sponsors are, to be honest with you. Besides Smithfield, Bass Pro Shop, PBG, and DC Solar. I have no idea what the rest of these are. But yeah, you got Dark Matter here, some purple, like, fangs, I guess you could say. I don't really know what they are. You got this purple coming from the bumper. And then over here, you have, like, this kind of space feel with that purple, like, star thing at Dark Matter there, Procore. Purple, black, just looks very spacious. And then over here, you have some, like, look of the galaxy there with the luminescent number 95. You got like some sparkles and stuff. Kind of reminds me of the Bubba Wallace car just a little bit from the sparkles. And then over here you have Dark Matter. Nothing on the deck lid this time, and you have Dark Matter on the roof. And there's the other side. Now don't quote me on any of these guys. I believe Kasey Kahne I remember Kasey Kahne running the Thorne car and the Ion car. But is the Dark Matter car a real thing? Is this a real thing? I think it is, but he, ran only 25th and so I don't really remember all too well. So the next car we're going to look at is not a Darlington throwback car, but it did run at Darlington. This is the return of the Oscar Mayer hot dog car, or such, driven by yours truly, Matt Kenseth. The last year that Matt Kenseth will probably ride in any Cup or anything NASCAR, possibly. So this is a cool car to have. You got Oscar Mayer there with this nice ribbon that goes across the whole car, and you also got a piece of the ribbons on the front bumper. On this side, you can see the ribbon goes straight up, so that's pretty cool. You got Lunchables, which is quite interesting. I've never seen Lunchables on a car. You also got Oscar Mayer there. On the back here, you just have Oscar Mayer with the plain red. You got Oscar Mayer and Lunchable there, along with the roof, and there's the other side. Interesting enough, though, this car technically didn't run because it doesn't have the white wheels. Oh, it also has Advocare right there. I didn't see that. And it also has two other little sponsors that are too hard to read. But, yeah. The white Goodyear tires are not there, so Top Shelf kind of messed that up, but I don't actually mind that at all because this wasn't technically a throwback, so yeah, I mean, that makes it usable for me, honestly, because I don't like the white tires on the non-throwback cars. Like, if you don't have a throwback, shouldn't even be in the rate. No, I'm kidding. But, alright, I'm gonna shut up and let's just move on to this next paint scheme. This is Ryan Blaney's Reds paint scheme. Now, I meant to put this one in the fantasy. I literally just realized this. This, I don't think, ever ran. And if it did, quote me on that, please. I actually truly appreciate you guys telling me I'm wrong, because then I can learn from my mistakes. But as far as I know, this car did not run. So you're looking at a really nice fantasy car here. You got some black right here across the bumper. You got reds, apple alley, I have no idea what that is. With the apple, like the dark apple right here, kind of looks something from kind of looks like an apple from Snow White for some reason. I don't know. You have reds right there. You got apple, discount tire, SKF. You have the 12 sitting in the middle of a dark red apple. You also have these black spots that kind of add texture to the car, if you want to say texture. Maybe detail. Yeah, that's better. Detail, you got this black that also kind of comes right up the car. On the back here, you have reds slanted. You got some more of those black dots. You got reds on the deck lid and the roof as well. And there's the other side. So this is a very nice looking car as well. I truly, truly like it. I think Reds is an alcoholic beverage, but I have no idea. But yeah, guys, that's it. Those are all the cars. Truthfully, they look really nice, each and every one of them. Once again, guys, please go follow Top Shelf Diecast, the maker of all of these amazing paint schemes. And this will not be the end of Top Shelf Diecast. I can 100% guarantee that. And in fact, I don't even do this very often, promise you that. I will promise you that this is not the end of Top Shelf Diecast, because I actually have one more car that I got from him actually today, but it is a 2017 car, and it has something to do with Furniture Row. That's all the detail I'm going to give you guys. But for today's video, this is the end. Once again, guys, go follow Top Shelf Diecast. Go buy some amazing looking diecast from him. Believe me, guys, you will not be disappointed. Some cars, they may get messed up just a little bit, but believe me, guys, it's nothing to get mad about. You know, they're always fixable. But guys, that's it. Finally, from me, I am gonna be done blabbering my mouth. I just, always like to try and win over the thumbnails. But yeah, guys, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That would be greatly appreciated. But this is it, guys. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, follow me on all of my social medias. All links will be down in the description. One more time, go follow Top Shelf Diecast, the maker of all these great diecasts. Truthfully, I wouldn't be here without him. He has gotten me some amazing cars. I wouldn't have anything to do if I didn't find him out. So, shout out to you, Top Shelf Diecast, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.